Are you okay? Driving? Not yet. Why? What was that noise in the background? I don't know if that was Kennedy, but I don't know that it was Kennedy. Is there somebody there with you? I'm here, but I'm driving around the block. The back motion light's on. It's okay. She knew something, and so I hope so, please. I said this is just, I hope this is not what I think it is. No, I'm out front now. Okay. Okay, I gotta get on live.